Yo, what up? What up? What up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter. Let me move this shit over here, man. Make sure y'all can hear me. Make sure y'all can see me. Yo, man, want to answer some of your questions. I'm gonna do live Q&A. I like to do this from time to time, man. I like to get up in here and talk to you guys. I don't know if a lot of YouTubers are doing this shit, but I still fuck with you. These videos don't get as many views long term, but it's not really about, for me, man. It's not about width. It's about depth. You know what I'm saying? Like really connect with y'all. Hopefully, during this time, I can provide some value for you guys, answer your questions, help you accomplish your goals and shit. 'Cause that's what this is all about. At the end of the day, let me start with a quick story. When I first got certified as a trainer, I was like 18, 19, and I was training other people, like in the gym, my first year training, and I couldn't get like really good results for people initially. And I didn't know why. So I asked one of the guys who's kind of a mentor, this guy named Aaron Muhammad. He was the guy who taught me how to lift weights. He was voted #1 trainer in Chicago back in the day. Excuse me. Now he trains Steve Harvey and other celebrities. He's doing very well. Oh yeah, and I asked him, I was like, yo, man, these people aren't I'm not able to get them the same results that I've been able to get for myself. And he said, well, what kind of diet plan you got him on? And I was like, oh man, I'm just telling you what I eat. He said, yo, Brandon, you're a 19-year-old man. You're a teenager. There's no way you're gonna be able to. These same people aren't gonna get the same results. You're middle-aged women, old people. Like different body types. They gotta have different diet plan. They can't eat the same shit you eat. And then I was just a kid, so I didn't even think about that. I thought it was all about training. And that's how I know a lot of you guys are. You just think it's all about training when I train. But what Aaron told me was that diet was most important. So I started addressing their diets. And some people were getting success, others weren't. I was like, damn, I still don't have it. And it wasn't until like a lot of trial and error when I started actually customizing meal plans for each individual client based off their goals and body type. It took, a few years of trial and error to really get it down. But once I got it down, I was able to get great results for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone you put in front of me now, goddamn 15 years later, sit any asshole in front of me, I'll be able to like make a detailed plan for him. For a while, I was doing it online, but then you just got too many people to do it all at once. But now I have a team. I have a bunch of employees now, like 8 or 9, whatever I lose count. What up, y'all? If y'all watching, you should be. But now I train my staff to do it exactly the way I'll do it. And so we've been able to crank them back out now, and I oversee the whole process. So if you would like a custom meal plan for us, we got them for 40% off only for the next, I don't know, we started early this morning. So the next like 20 hours is going to be on sale, 40% off. The link is in the description, but this is not a hard sale. It's like, I just want you all to know it's available. We decided to run a 24-hour sale. If you don't want to do it, that's cool. I don't want you to feel like I'm like always trying to sell you something. It's whatever. But just so you know, it's available for those of you who really want to take it to the next level. You can do it on your own, and that's cool. But at the same time, when I want to learn something, when I want to take it to the next level, I get someone who's done it, who's like a pro, to teach me. When I started my business, I actually hired coaches to help me navigate through this terrain and help me get to where I am now a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? And even Michael Jordan had a coach. I got all these books over here. There's one book I have by Tim Grover. Michael Jordan, best basketball player in the world. He had the coaching staff at the Bulls, but he also hired his own coach to train his body, take it to the next level. Kobe went up and asked him, went to Tim too to get training. So these are the best basketball players in the world. They have coaches. They have people helping them get to their goals. What makes us think we can? So I have a speaking coach because I talk like a fucking slave, right? So I have a speaking coach. I want to get my public speaking up. So like it's all that shit, man. All that shit, like coaching. If you get a coach, Ty would call it a mentor. I just call them coaches because I come from the athletic background. You get a coach to help you accomplish your goals, you get there way faster. If you would like me and my squad to make a meal plan for you, custom out of you, and we'll do that for you. And if you want to know more about it, just click. Not a hard sell. Just want you to know what's up. But anyway, Uh, let's answer some questions. Don't have any muscle to reveal why you cutting, you know? I don't know if he was talking to me. Jeremy says, what up, what up, what up? I think you guys are talking amongst yourselves. All right, cool. Can a 14-year-old take rebellion? Yeah, man. Like, listen, I took some more hardcore shit than that when I was your age. I used to take Rip Fuel. It's made by Twin Lab. Now, don't go in there trying to buy it now because the Rip Fuel they make now is not the same. That shit used to have ephedrine, which is illegal now, but you could just get it out of CVS or Walgreens back in the day. That shit I used to take before basketball practice or basketball games. I would go top speed. Now, Rebellion doesn't have ephedrine, but it's strong. You know, yeah, man. But you'll be fine, bro. Can a 16-year-old take T-Rex? Yeah, it's 100% natural, man. 100% natural. No big deal. I have the link to all my supplements, my Bro Laboratories. I have a link to the supplement company in the description too if you guys want to take advantage of that. What do you think of DMAA? I've tried it. It's fucking intense. It's too strong for me. That shit is like, whoa. And they made it illegal for whatever reason. I don't know if they made it if it was for the right reason. Like I think ephedra should still be legal. It's legal in Canada, legal in the United Kingdom for whatever reason. You know, the nanny state, man. Too much regulation in America. Someone said cocaine is natural. Nah, man, cocaine is okay. So this is how cocaine is made. They take the cocoa leaves, they gather them up, then they squash the leaves. The farmer, they squash the leaf, they mix it with like either kerosene or like sometimes gasoline, and they squash it into a paste. And then that paste, all right. So right there, right, it's not natural. Then that's done to get the drug from the leaf, right? The actual drug. Like the leaf, the cocoa leaf is like by itself, it's fine. You only feel a little bit, but they extract it and then they condense it. Okay, and then it's broken down even more, and then it's purified even more pure until you get what's on your tape, till you get the fucking yeah. And then don't ask me how I know, but by the time the dealer gets it, that's even before the dealer gets it. Then the dealer is cutting it or stomping on it to stretch it out. So you get a whole bunch of shit it's not the way, you know, it's not natural, like out the fucking, not like the cocoa leaf. That's fine. It's when you, like the amount of cocaine you would get, you would have to eat a whole fucking forest or a bunch of, at least a whole fucking bush of that shit. Like your body weight in cocoa leaf to get to get the amount of coke that's in a line of cocaine. You know, so don't come on, not the same shit. Bicep Bible. Someone just said Bicep Bible. That's, you know, Bicep Bible. My new book, Bicep Bible. It's coming out February 7th. I'm excited about it. Yo, type 1 if you're excited about Bicep Bible. It's going to be physical book. So if you're not on the VIP list, make sure you get on the VIP list. The link is in the description because we're only going to print out a few copies. We're only print out a certain number. I mean, we're going to print out a lot, but I'm trying to get it, just find out exactly how many to print. So the VIP list kind of lets me know how many to print, and I'll make sure that the people that are on the VIPs, we have enough for them. Bicep Bible. It'll teach you how to get big arms, but really just your whole body, how to get mass on your whole body, but focus on arms. Yo, John, what up? What up, homie? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. People excited, man. People excited. That's what's up, man. Yo, man, like I've been doing a lot of Facebook lives. Y'all know that I do that every day. I've been experimenting with Instagram live, and that's cool, man. But ain't nothing like this YouTube shit, man. I fucking love y'all. The reps for Brandon, yeah. Someone says, "Does caffeine break your fast?" Nah, it does not. Compound. See, yo, what's my favorite book? My favorite book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Best book all time. My homie Luke from no. I also like Influence by Robert Cialdini. My homie Luke from RSD said that's the best pickup book ever. You know what I'm saying? Yo, how about this? You guys want to ask me a question live, like a radio show? Send me a snap. Killer Carter 187. Send me a snap right now. Say I'm ready, and I'll ask you. You can ask your question live. I kind of like doing that when we do these live streams because then it's like a fucking radio show. Let's get it. Someone says, "Are you on gear?" No. Oh, you know how fucking big I'd be if I was on gear. I'd be the fucking hugest. Then I'd have to get heart surgery like Arnold did. How do you read without distraction? All right, honestly, I have noise canceling headphones, the ones by Bose, but you can get any kind. And I listen to white noise and just read. You know, I just make sure I'm in a room where nobody's fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Killer Carter 187. Yeah. How much do you bitch? How much did you bench when you was 14? I've never been one to max out, man. It's like that's not been a thing. See how much I can lift. That's never been my thing. I know some people get excited about that, and that's cool. But me, it was just more. It was always more about, performance. Like because I played sports, and the max bench was never like applicable, right? When are you in a situation when you have to lift like this? Seriously, when are you? When is the human male ever in where they have to lift like this in a like a real life scenario? You know what I'm saying? So it's never been that exciting for me. See how much I can bench. Last time I did it was over 300. You know, without kids. Who's my favorite author? My favorite author is, I think it's Ryan Holiday. I think it's Ryan. I have an interview with Ryan Holiday. Someone said, "Bitch, you always late." First of all, that was rude. And second of all, I don't owe you nothing. I'm doing this to try to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with goddamn millennials. A lot of guys, especially men, I'll accept this from women, right? Because who gives a fuck, right? But men, what is it about when I see these men who are like entitled, like they think the world owes them something? Bro, when you were born, it was already electricity had been invented. You had a shelter. The street your fucking parents drove you home on was already paved. You understand what I'm saying? Like there was cars were already invented. Do you understand that not long ago? I mean, oh, you're alive because someone took the time to invent fucking penicillin. You know, the fucking infant mortality rate used to be fucking 1 in every 10. Now it's 1 out of every 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's because the medical advancements, all this shit was set up for you. You came into this fucking world in a perfect situation. And you still think people owe you shit. The true truth is you owe the world shit. Yeah. Yeah. You owe the world. No one owes you anything. You owe the world to make the most out of yourself and contribute. Bruh. The building you live in was probably already built by somebody. You just fucking, when you were born, you were just fucking brought there. You had a roof over your head. You had everything needed. You still want more. In fact, you owe the world for that shit, man. You guys are fucking homos. I'm sorry. I apologize to any gay listeners. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. That's a force of habit. Someone trying to get out. I have nothing against homosexuality. I don't know why I keep saying that shit. I apologize. That's not the right move. I had nothing against gay people. I don't understand homophobia. I really don't understand homophobia. Like I ain't scared of shit, man. Especially a fucking dick sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the weirdest thing to me to be afraid. I got gay friends. I went to a gay wedding. Dude wore a purple suit. One dude wore a purple suit, purple and silver suit. If I didn't know he was gay, I would have thought he was a goddamn pimp from Southside Chicago. Why and when I take creatine, feel like I'm getting fat. You might be getting bloated. All right, so here's the thing. A lot of times, some people believe that creatine makes you retain water. Now, here's the thing. You might get a little dehydrated if you're not drinking enough water, right? So and if you're dehydrated, you will retain water. It's kind of the same thing if you eat a lot of salt, you get dehydrated and you retain water, right? It's a survival mechanism. So if you drink more water, if you actually drink more water, then your body will be in a flushing mode and be like, okay, we're getting all this water, we're well hydrated, we don't need to hold the water, so you won't hold water. Also, a lot of the creatines out, especially when it first came out, like the market, the first creatine that ever hit the market on a mass scale was called Phosphagen, made by EAS, and then there was Cell-Tech and all these other ones. They had a lot of sugar in it, and it wasn't just for no reason. It was like that because simple carbohydrates, you absorb creatine better when you take it with simple carbohydrates, right? And it was the fucking sugar that was bloating people as well, and they weren't drinking water, right? So creatine itself is fine. We put creatine in Rebellion. Do I have the bottle? Oh, our pre-workout Rebellion. Drinking it now. I think it's the best tasting pre-workout on the earth. You want to try it? The link's in the description. Money back guarantee on everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do. Where the bitch is at? Air. See some other shit. Oh, see the snaps. Anybody snap me? Let's get it. You want to see if you want to go live, man? You want to talk to me live? Hit me on the snap. Killer Carter 187. Let's see. Let's see. No, somebody just asked me, can you gain muscle on a caloric deficit while being in the caloric surplus? I mean, can you gain muscle on a caloric deficit if you have the nitrogen imbalance? You ever notice there's only one fucking guy in the world talking about that shit? I ain't never seen that shit happen. All right, nobody's ready for snap. I ain't never seen that shit. Here's the thing, bro. Pro bodybuilders. These guys have amazing genetics. They have the best coaches, nutritionists, trainers, and they're on fucking drugs. And even they don't try to burn fat and burn muscle, build muscle and burn fat at the same time. What makes you think you have any fucking chance? Man, it's like the silliest shit in the world, you know? Like it's silly. Gotta be in the surplus to gain muscle. So, and other people say you just gotta eat, you just gotta get stronger. Listen, the thing about that is you can get stronger without gaining weight. Yeah, powerlifters do it all the time. That's their fucking job. They want to see who's strongest within a certain weight class. So they want to get stronger without gaining weight. So do professional fighters. You gotta be in a surplus, bro. Only one motherfucker talking about the nitrogen balance shit, like in the world, right? Like, no, like I have all these books here, you know what I'm saying? At least a third of them are on nutrition, and none of them say that. I've never seen a study. I've never seen no one do it in real life. I've been in the fitness industry for over 15 years. The only people who can, okay, this is how you can burn fat and build muscle at the same time. If it's like your first few months of working out, because you're so new that any stimuli will work, right? But even then, it's not optimal. An old Chinese motherfucker once said, the man who chases 2 rabbits don't got shit to eat. You know what I'm saying? I recommend you cut first and then bulk. If you want some help with that, diet's gonna be the most important thing. We got 40% off all our custom meal plans. We'll make one just for you. How it works is when you hit the link, purchase the meal plan, you'll get an assessment form. And it's gonna take you like 10, 15 minutes to fill out because it's detailed, but then we'll know everything about you and even your favorite foods. We'll try to fucking put that in the plan within the parameters if we can, you know, and you'll get that soon, and you know, it's gonna be dope. It'll help you accomplish your goals. And you know, I think we're pretty good at it. It's on sale for 40% off just for the next 48 hours. Link is in the description if that's something you're interested, or just figure it out yourself. Yeah, you can just figure it out yourself too, bro. You know, take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 10. That's a good barometer that you can stay there. That's going to work for the majority of people, but not everybody, right? That's why we do custom meal. Whatever. Someone says, please answer. I'm starting my live stream. Hey man, I don't want you to text me. I want you to say I'm ready for the call. Now I'm about to call this. I'm just playing, man. I fuck with you. We're gonna see. Yo, you live.
How come? Wait, let me pause the live stream.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. What's up, man? What's your name?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. So I got a question for you.
How can I help you?
Okay, so pretty much I've been following Greg's like intermittent fasting thing and like watching.
Yes, Greg invented it.
That,
Greg invented
I've
it.
been getting like lean, getting swole, whatever,
Yeah.
But right now I'm at like 20% body fat.
Okay.
And I know I want to start a YouTube channel. I know I want to start my business. But do I wait till like people accept me at 10% body fat, or do I just start now and not give a fuck?
Oh, you want to start a fitness YouTube channel?
Yeah. That's like my goal, to like help people achieve their goals. And like, because I was like 240 pounds like 7 or 8 months ago, and like fuck, I've changed my fucking physique like crazy, man.
Oh well,
like,
congratulations.
Swearing on the live stream.
No, sorry, you can say whatever the fuck you want. It's all good. No, congratulations, man. Good. That's dope. Well, here's the thing, man. Like you see, the thing is, it's all about positioning, right? Like you can't position yourself as an expert maybe right now, but you can be like, hey man, follow my journey, and you can help people. There's a lot of people where you are, who might want some encouragement or want some help to get there. You know what I'm saying? As long as now you'll get yourself in trouble if you try to position yourself as an expert, right? Because you're not unless you're not a trainer, are you? Nah. So he's just like, yo, man, just follow my journey. This is what works for me. Fuck with me, That's how you'll have to position yourself.
Because like I don't see myself as an expert at all, anyways. Because like I said, I'm not below 10% body fat yet, and I never have been. So I'm like, so that's why. But I know I'm getting there because like clearly whatever I'm doing is working.
Yeah, man.
So that's why I'm just like, should I live in the moment like you and Greg preach and start my channel now, or should I like wait till people will take me seriously instead of being like, who's this fat cunt making fucking 6-pack videos?
It depends on what your goal is, right? Like it's just what your goal is. If it's just to if it's to encourage people and to put out content that's entertaining and encouraging and maybe helpful in that regard, then that's cool. You can tell people what works for you. The thing is, Greg, we position ourselves as experts, and I was like a personal trainer for like 10 years before YouTube was invented. You know what I'm saying? So like, so it's just a different frame, and some people are going to resonate with that.
Okay, sweet. So I think that just kills all my excuses right there. I have no choice but to fucking start my.
Yeah, man. It's just a YouTube page. It's not like you're running for office or some shit.
I know. It's just like that initial fear that you have. Like, will people be like, "Oh, is this guy crazy?"
They will. They will. Hey, go take a look at the comments that are happening live. People are talking all types of shit, right? And then like, I don't give a fuck, right? Like, it's like you just can't care about that. Like, because I know there's people like you who appreciate my content, and I know there's a lot of people here who appreciate the content. So you just focus on them. Everyone else can eat a dick.
Okay, I'm like starstruck right now. I can't believe I'm like talking to you live.
That is the appropriate response. But thank you though, man. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. You've already helped me out so much in this like 30 seconds. So what? Hopefully I'll see you on YouTube soon, man. Like,
nope.
So definitely look out for me, bro.
No problem. Hit me up. Send me an email or something. Let me know when you start your channel. Send me an email. I want to see it.
Yeah, definitely, 110%. I'll probably contact you like whichever way I can.
Yeah, my email is Brandon@BroLaboratories.
Continue watching.
Brandon@BroLaboratories. You can email me whenever you want. Or another good way to contact me, even quicker. Yeah, my messages on Facebook. I go through them all. So like, if you message me, I get those.
Okay. Oh, one last final thought. Okay, so check this out. Like, my parents have been on my ass. Like, even they don't believe me that I'm gonna like help myself and my health and my fitness, and they don't think I can really like open up a YouTube channel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they've like need to get this like job at a bank and shit like that, and like so I actually got the interview and everything with that bank. Yeah. So now it's like, should I just go full steam ahead at my YouTube channel?
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, I don't want you to think that you're gonna make a lot of money on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people overestimate how much money YouTube is making.
Exactly.
Yeah, off of YouTube. Like, if you have other things going on, like I have a whole business, and then maybe that can supplement it. But I mean, yeah, you gotta pay the fucking bills, man. And while you living at your parents' house, you gotta fucking do what they say. Like, if you man enough to tell them, fuck what you talking about, then you man enough to go get your own place and support yourself.
Straight up, that's true, man.
Word.
I'm gonna continue watching the live stream right there. And I'll just talk with you, man.
All right, man. Say what up to George.
What up, George?
All right, man.
What up to Gucci?
All right, man. All right, take it easy, bro.
Yeah, take it easy.
Peace. Yeah, man. Oh, yo, listen, guys, say what up to George. If you can follow him on Instagram, it's Meow Mix Poppy on Instagram. He ain't with the fuck shit though, you know. Someone says, Brandon, you the man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Does anyone know Brandon's Snapchat? It's Killer Carter 187, bro. Please do a video on your herniated discs. Maybe I will. I'm not qualified to give medical advice, right? So I like that's why I've been I don't want to give advice on like that's like a real issue. Like if someone has if you have something like that, like a medical problem, you should see like a medical professional. I can help you get fucking ripped and put on muscle, but like that's a serious that can be serious, right? So if I was you, I'd see somebody. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Now I don't really watch much TV at all, to tell you the truth. I don't watch much TV at all. I watch. I mean, I like. There's only a few shows I like. I like for some weird reason. I really like fucking Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show, and I DVR that. And sometimes I watch it. I might watch one episode a week. You know, I think that dude is funny. But other than I like sports, obviously, because I'm a dumb jock. So I like sports and Sports Center. Any kind of sport, man. I'll watch two motherfuckers standing in the street, seeing who can throw the stick the farthest. Any kind of competition I'll watch. How to find my caloric maintenance. All right. So here's the thing. Caloric maintenance, a lot of times you can just take, it's gonna be different for everyone, right? That's why we do custom meal plans for people, because it's like it's gonna be different. I can give you an idea of what might work for you. You work from there. Take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 14 or 15, fool. And that should be around it. But like I'd have to know more about like when people buy a custom meal plan from us, we ask for their activity level, you know, their age, that plays a role, like everything about them, so we can like really figure it out, you know, like more scientific than that. But you know, that's if anybody's interested in that, it's 40% off, 50% off right now for the next like 20 hours. Someone said I sent you a video message on. All right. Hold up, man. Let me see, man. See some more. I don't want to listen. Hit me up, say you ready. You ready to talk on the Snapchat. How would the portion size? Oh, fuck. Thanks, George. This is yeah. Put your asshole in the camera. Good job, buddy. All right, I guess he just wants to lay on my lap. I'm gonna do this whole fucking thing with a cat on my lap, fool. Yo, what's your view on psychedelics, mushrooms, DMT, ayahuasca? I've done acid and mushrooms before in my past. Like I think I talked to some last stream. I took my SATs high off LSD on accident because I didn't know how long it's gonna last. And yeah, it definitely took a long time. And I fucking crushed that shit. That's not advice. But at the same time, there's two, it's not advice, but two Nobel Prize winners made their discoveries while on acid. You can fucking Google that. Someone asked, what's my favorite rap album? I think Blueprint 1. Blueprint 1, man. Or All Eyes on Me by Pac. The Machiavelli album. Pac's Machiavelli album. Reasonable Doubt. American Gangster. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's American Gangster was a really good album. Like really, really good. Nas, Illmatic, yeah, for sure. See, I like Stillmatic better than Illmatic. I know that's heresy. That's what I fuck. My man tits won't leave while I'm cutting. All right, so here's the thing. If you're gonna have to see if it's fat or if it's like really like gyno. Right? And gyno that can come out too much estrogen. You know, so you're gonna have to make sure to see what the difference is. You know, because some people they just have some fat there and okay. Other people is something different. So you got to make that distinction. If it's just fat, then you know, you just got to cut some more, man. You ain't there yet. Someone says, "Help me, help me." I would love to, man. What's your question? You need to do a collab with Chris Jones. We have a few videos together. We do. We have a few videos together. We're gonna do some more. Jadakiss or Jeezy? I think Jadakiss is a better rapper, but Jeezy, you know, I can relate to him a little more. Some of these are. Don't say it looks like breast tissue. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like gyno to me. You should probably see a doctor. Honestly, that's a medical issue. How to start living and not be thinking all the time. I don't know how to shut off thoughts. You know, I don't know how to shut off thoughts. You know, you gotta find something to live for and focus on that. It's about what you. There's a Jadakiss and Fabulous mixtape coming out. Yeah, it's just should be lit. Do a collab with Bradley Martin. We talked about it before, you know. We'll see, you know, but it was before he blew up. So we'll see, you know. Collab with Steve Cook. In one of my day in the life videos, me and Steve Cook was working out. Me, Steve, and Steve Weatherford, who's used to play for the Giants. 3 of us are working out. Do you support gay people? Yeah, man, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck. Last thing I care about is what another motherfucker does. Shit means nothing to me. You think college is necessary nowadays? Well, all right, here's the thing. You'll never hear me like condone less education, like ever. Like college was really important for me. You know, I think it's the one reason I got out the hood. You know, because I was able to like change environments, and also just it gave me a chance to mature. Right, I graduated from high school when I was 17, and I don't think I was ready to go out in the world and be an adult and support myself. You know, so no, it's not necessary, but it was very helpful for me, like very helpful. And then actually, like I actually learned shit. That was helpful, you know. So and it gave me a chance to make a lot of mistakes in a controlled environment, right? Where those mistakes weren't so detrimental. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's, I can't really figure out why everybody's so against college. I actually fucking loved it. It was like an amazing time. It was great. It wasn't the best time of my life, right? Like some people say, but you know, the last year was pretty dope too. But it was awesome. It was awesome, man. You'll never be in that situation where you're around that many girls. There's never going to be a situation like that again in your life where you're consistently around that many girls, single girls who are fucking hot, right? As you will in college, where you're actually living with them. You'll never have that same proximity to them. You'll just never have that again in life. I used to have to, man, I wouldn't walk to the water fountain without a condom in my pocket because I didn't know what was going on. All right, let's check the Snapchat. All right, let's see. All right, man. Brett Goldstein, what up? See if he answers. If you want to snap talking to me live, man, hit me on the Snapchat. Killer Carter 187. All right, let me end this. Some motherfuckers are trying to call me. Let me see. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. See you later, George. George ain't with the fuck shit, man. Okay, this is working out great. Oh, yo, Tom. Who's this?
What's up, Brandon?
Yo, what's up? Who's this?
What's good, homeboy?
What up? Who's this?
What's good?
What?
What's good?
What's good? What's good? What's your name?
So, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So, I'm at around 33% body fat, 19 of it 20-year-old female. You got any tips?
All right. So, you know, the most important thing is, you know, you can train, you can take supplements, but nothing's going to work until you get your diet in order. You know, what's your diet like now?
Right now, I do tuna, rice. I mean,
okay. No, here's the thing.
Really
No. That's the mistake. See, a lot of people lot of people tell me they're like, oh, I eat good or I eat this. But it's really, I need to know the your caloric intake to really like get a hold of this, take it to the next level. Are you tracking that?
Yeah, I'm tracking my macros.
Oh, wait, was you?
Me up the wall.
Yeah.
I obsessive with numbers. That's my issue.
You obsessive with numbers. So it's like it's like it's hard. Like you got to do math or arithmetic every time you eat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that frustrating for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, okay. That's a common problem, and I'm not trying to sell you on this, but like that's one of the benefits. Like when we do the custom meal plans, because it's all laid out for you. Like you don't have to fucking think. It's all laid out for you. But if you want to take advantage of that, it's 40% off. But whatever, you don't have to. I'm just letting people know that it exists. Links in the description. But yeah, if I were you, even if you don't like get a plan from us, you need to plan your shit out before. Does that make sense? So is you're not because what you're probably doing, you're probably winging it. You're probably as you say, okay, yeah, that never works. Like nothing in life. Nothing in life. You got to plan shit out. You want to start a business. If you want to accomplish anything, you got to plan it out ahead of time. Trying to do that shit on the fly is not. It never works. I mean, it can work, but it would be way easier if you had just had a plan and followed the plan. So if I was you, I would map your shit out beforehand. I think that'll help you.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem. Congratulations. This is the first time a girl called in. I did not know I had any female fans, so I appreciate that.
Of course, I've been following you forever. You're my inspiration.
That means a lot to me.
You got me started in the fitness industry.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Keep me posted on your progress, all right?
I'll talk to you later.
All right, cool. Yeah, keep me posted on your progress.
I will.
All right, later.
Later, dog.
Cool, because when I look at my YouTube demographics, it's 80% guys. That was one of the 20% girls. That's what's up, man. But listen, whatever you're doing, listen, all you who want to accomplish anything, without a fucking plan, you are screwed. And I'm not just saying this so you go get our custom meal plans. Make your own fucking plan or do something, right? But have that shit planned out even before you go to the gym. Like a lot of you guys, like I can do this because I've been trained so long, and I think it's just a bad precedence. Like what I used to do when I was first trying to get on it, when I was like my first 10 years, I had the whole fucking workout plan mapped out before I walked in the gym. I didn't go, hey, what is this, a fucking dumbbell? Hey, what is this, a fucking cable fly? Yeah, I see guys in there that wing it. Oh, what do you want to do? You listen to this? Hey, this shit doesn't work. You got to have that shit structured. You got that shit planned out. You should know every rep of every workout you're going to do for the next fucking few weeks. You should know exactly what you're going to eat tomorrow, right? You guys are trying to fucking wing it, and it doesn't work, especially with diet. You guys are trying to do that shit on the fly. And it's listen, I know hey, I got fucking MyFitnessPal, or I got all this other shit over here, and you're trying to fucking calculate the shit like a goddamn geek, like a goddamn science geek every time you eat. You're doing arithmetic every time you eat. It should be planned out and structured way ahead of time, so you can't fuck it up. Because now when you're trying to wing it, you have to use discipline. You have to use concentration, and you only have so much discipline and concentration for the day, right? That's why a lot of like people like Obama, he had somebody pick out his fucking suits every day, right? Because he didn't want to waste his concentration on thinking what to wear. You understand what I'm saying? And I've heard a lot of CEOs do that, or like some people, Steve Jobs wore the same shit every day, not for any reason except he didn't want to have to think about that. He just wanted, it was a decision made. But if you got to think about what to eat every time, it'd be different if you were one of these regular motherfuckers who didn't care about how they looked or felt. Right? They can wing it, but you got to have that shit structured. So when you get a meal plan from us, which are 50% off right now, link in the description. But whatever, follow any plan. All right? Get a fucking plan out of a magazine. Get a fucking book or some shit. Make your own shit. But you gotta follow a plan. It just has to be structured. You guys trying to wing that shit, it ain't gonna happen. Oh, maybe I'll eat this today, or maybe I'll eat that in the morning, or hey, what is this, a fucking grapefruit? I mean, you got to be. It's like if I was gonna drive from here to Miami, I wouldn't just get in the fucking car and say, hey, maybe I'll go down this fucking street, or maybe I get in on this highway, see where this fucking takes me. I might get to my destination, might not. Wouldn't it be better if I just put this shit in the GPS and just follow the plan, follow the route it gave me? Then I can predict. I know I'd get there because I'm following a fucking real plan instead of just fucking trying to wing it and figure it out on the fly. And it's not even just with fucking fitness, not even just with meal plan or working out. In life. Like, you should know exactly. Like, people ask me, how do you read so much? I fucking schedule that shit. It's in my fucking calendar. How you get so much done? Because I schedule this shit. I can look at your whole fucking calendar and tell you your whole life. I can tell you your whole life. Because you schedule shit that's important to you. If it's not scheduled, it's not important to you. Same shit, man. Anyway, people don't fail to plan, they plan to fail. People don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. Tell you, that's real shit. If you don't get anything from this, man, get this. Oh, Missy A says, girl here, can you attain abs by doing home floor workouts, or do you need ab machines in the gym doing caloric deficit with? No, you don't. You don't need abs in the gym. You can do just fucking home workouts. The machine, I don't like machines anyway. Only thing I like for abs is like machine is the rope curls. But even then, as a girl, I don't know if I'd even recommend that for you, because I like my abs are fucking thick. They look like this, right? And that comes from like adding weight, adding resistance to my ab training. Most women don't want that, right? So it's dude, most people don't want that, right? Most women don't want that. So, just home workouts is cool. I have tons. Oh shit, I got the wrong link in here. I got the wrong link for the meal plans. Hold up. I'm tripping. My fault. Hold on. Let me change that shit. I put the wrong link here like a dumbass. Oh, I got you guys. I put the wrong link in there, man. I'm tripping right now. Give me a second. We just test that shit, make sure it works. Tripping. Let me change it real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Is it gonna let me change it while I'm doing this shit? Sorry. Fuck. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry about that, man. Hey, why you here? We got some cool questions to ask. What the fuck? Why isn't this shit working? Oh man, I'm supposed to know how to use the internet. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. The fuck? I'm tripping right now. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, man. Sorry, hold on. One more time. Link is doing something crazy. Am I gonna have to fire somebody? Is Brandon gonna have to fire a bitch? All right. This time it should work. Okay, all right. Fuck. I'm so retarded, man. Why can't I do anything right? Wrong link. Jesus. Hey guys, I'm gonna answer some questions in a second. I'm tripping right now. I'm tweaking. My fault. I got you though. Got you. Go to. Damn, this is some retarded shit. Hey, listen, guys, I don't want to apologize. I don't apologize. You. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got the shit now. All right. I don't know if it's gonna change anything, but it's BroLabs Meal Plan Sale. BroLabs Meal Plan Sale.com. Guys, I will be right with you. So then, those of y'all don't know, I actually like put these live Q&As in my podcast. So if you're listening, podcast intern, edit this part out. I put this shit in my podcast. So how many of y'all type 1 if you subscribe to my podcast on iTunes? If not, you do that shit, man. That shit goes hard. It is these joints and exclusive joints. All right, so it's BroLabs Meal Plan Sale.com. And that's gonna take you to the right. There we go. I was tripping. My fault. I'm back. But yeah, type 1 if you've seen my podcast, man, or if you're subscribed. If not, man, go on iTunes and get that shit. Shit goes hard. I'm about to type it in right now. BroLabs Meal Plan Sale. All right, there we go. Those of you interested in meal plan, 20% off. Sorry about that, guys. Someone says, have you read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill? Yeah, I actually had that around here somewhere. One of my boys, Progressive Calisthenics, he has like a fucking million Instagram followers. He recommended it to me. It's just dope. How many of y'all, I'm just curious, man. Have any of y'all started that Gary V flip challenge where you go around flipping shit? Did any of y'all try that shit? I got other shit going on in my life, so like whatever. But I'm just curious, out of curiosity. Someone asked me LeBron James or Steph. Oh man, this live stream is going to shit. This live stream is going to fucking hell. LeBron James or Steph. I like LeBron James, man. I like LeBron James a lot. I like Steph Curry too, though, man. I think they're both dope. Different games, still awesome. It's awesome dudes, man. They seem like good people too, both of them. Like, I know LeBron gets a lot of hate, but he does a lot for Cleveland, a lot for his community. And can you imagine? Nike gave him $100 million contract when he was 18. Can you imagine having $100 million and being fucking famous and rich at 18? I would have fucking killed myself on accident. I'd have been a danger to myself and everyone around me. Oh man, I need help with my diet. Yeah, well, that's why we do custom meal plans. Link is in the description now. BroLabsMealPlans.com. The old link that was in there was fucking out. But even if you don't, you got to decide what your goals are, and then is it for your goals, your body type, and then find a plan that fits those parameters. Because everybody's different. You know what? If any of you guys have fucking took a plan out of a magazine or off a website or bought somebody's fucking plan and it didn't work for you, it's because it wasn't made for you. Like we make them specifically custom for each person, me and my team. But you know, whatever. Like if you don't do that, just follow some plan. Honestly, real talk. Lambo or Ferrari. Me, I pick Uber. I don't want a car. Like I'm not big on material shit. You know, it's just not my thing. Like when I was with Ty, I was in his Lamborghini. He was driving around, and yeah, that shit is dope and it's fast and everything. But the things you own begin to own you. That's not a dig at Ty. That's my dog. But like when I saw that in Fight Club, when he said that in Fight Club, the things you own begin to own you. It's just like I'm like a minimalist. I want less shit actually. So I don't want a car. I don't want a lot of things in general. You know what I'm saying? It's just not what I'm into. But that's just me, you know. You know, so I'll blow like money on a fucking trip, shit like that. Bicep Bible. Who's ready for Bicep Bible to come out on the 7th? 7th, man. It's gonna be lit. All about how to get bigger arms. How did you meet Ty Lopez? Okay, so it was before he had less than 100 YouTube subscribers, less than 100,000 Instagram followers, and my fans, we have some overlap, and they're like, "Yo, I was doing a book review video because I do some book review videos," and they're like, "Yo, you should check out Ty Lopez." I check him out. Oh, it seems cool. And then I think I listen to podcasts when I work out, and I think I posted some video of me doing some crazy shit like clapping handstand push-ups, and his video was in the background, and he commented. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in California. We should link up," and kind of work like that. Why do you only do incline bench press? Because there was a long time where there was like 2 or 3 years where I just stopped lifting weights and I did only calisthenics, right? And for dips, the only thing you can really do is push-ups. And I mean, for chest, all you can really do is push-ups and dips, right? But if you think about like what's a decline bench? Decline bench, it's like your arms are like that. So that's the same thing you're doing with a dip. So dip is kind of like decline. It works the lower chest a lot. So, but think about when you do push-up. First you're level, but then when you come up, your feet, you're like this. So it turns into a decline movement. So basically my lower chest got like way out of proportion big. And I just like working my upper chest more because I want that more a rounder look now. That's it. How do you make yourself more disciplined? A lot of it comes from practice. And okay, so there's 2 ways to become more disciplined. One, you do more. Okay, here's the thing. Everyone pay attention to me. When you don't feel like doing something, right? You probably feel that way. You want to know how to be more disciplined because there's probably some things you don't want to do that you feel like, yeah, that's beautiful. Let me tell you, because if you're motivated, you don't need discipline. Yeah, I feel like doing it. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I can't wait. But if you feel like that, then you're not using discipline. The thing is motivation comes. You're not always going to be motivated. Sometimes you're going to feel like it. Sometimes you're not. The people say you need to be happy all the time. You need motivated. That's bullshit. Nobody is. Nobody. I know fucking rich people that get frustrated, they get mad. All humans go through the full range of emotion, right? So sometimes you're not going to feel like it. And that's discipline. So when you don't feel like it, that's beautiful because that's the only time you get to use discipline. You see what I'm saying? If you're motivated, you're not using discipline. You can only use discipline when you're doing something you don't feel like doing, but you do it. And as you do it more, you become stronger in that regard. Like it's like a muscle. You'll be able to use more discipline. Your discipline reserves will build up. You'll have more and more discipline. The more you use your discipline. So if there's some shit you don't feel like doing, that's great. That's awesome. Because if you're motivated, you're not using discipline. And the problem with relying on motivation is that's a losing strategy, relying on motivation. Sometimes you're just not going to fucking feel like it. You got to do it anyway. What's up, George? Now, there's one more way. Now, also, you got to remember, you only get so much discipline in a day. Honestly, if you read the book Willpower, they talk about it like they can measure it. Like, you only get so much discipline in a day. So make sure you save it, right? Like, you want to use it for shit that's important, right? Cut out distractions, cut out bullshit. So that's why when I want to focus on something, if I'm reading a book, if the TV's on, the motherfuckers are talking to me, then I have to use discipline to focus. But if I just eliminate those distractions, I don't need discipline to focus. I can just focus. And I can save that discipline for something that's important. That makes sense? And that's why a lot of you guys have such problems with your diet. Because now you got to make decisions every time. Oh, do I eat this or eat that? All my friends are going out here. And you got to use discipline every time you eat. Even the discipline to just track your macros. It's a little bit, but it's something. That depletes your discipline for something that may be more important. So that's why you got to have your shit planned out before. If you don't get nothing from this, plan your shit out before. So all you got to do is execute. You don't have to think about what you're doing. You don't have to use any discipline. You don't have to use any motivation. You're just following the plan, taking the steps that are already laid out. Especially with your diet. And if you want help with that, we can make custom meal plan for you. 40% off, link in the description. ProLabsMealPlanSale.com. That's the link for the 40% off. It's only for the next 24 hours. If you want to take advantage of that, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But just make sure that its shit is fucking laid out for you, so you don't have to think about what you're doing. That's how you'll succeed. I think y'all should hit the like button for that, man. That was some real shit I just said. I think y'all need to hit the like button for that shit I just said. If you were real. Can you use normal healthy protein diet? I don't know what that means. Hemp? Question mark? I don't know. Fucking wood, lumber. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ask me the question, baby. Top 3 worst books. That's a good question. He said famous one. Do I have any bad books here? Bible. No, I'm just joking. Just joking, Christians. I'm just playing. I know you guys get all fucking butthurt and crazy. Chill out. I was just joking, Christians. You ever wonder why people get so uptight about that shit? You know, here's the thing. The more someone defends something, the less they believe in it. Think about that. That's true. Like if somebody said, yo, Brandon, man, you an Asian woman. I wouldn't like, no, I'm not. Look at me. I'm a man. I have a penis. I'm African American. I wouldn't start defending that shit. I would just be like, all right, sure thing. You know, I just like, man, you know, I would almost feel sorry for them. Like, all right, fuck out of here. This dude's clearly off his rocker. But if you say something about religion, no, it's got to be like, who are you trying to convince? Yo, Brandon, can you make $1 million a year? Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, The Secret is one of the worst. You can sit around thinking about it. You know, if I just sit around thinking about shit and it came in my life, I would have so many porn stars behind me. That book was based on a book called allegedly, she said it was based on a book she read called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And she left out the most important part. In that book, Wallace D. Wattles says, do all that can be done each day, all the time, all throughout that book. According to The Secret, you just read some shit, you know. Brandon, peanut head ass. Oh, I know, man. I know. Like, it's funny he says that shit because it's like I sit around hoping that like guys on YouTube think I'm attractive. That's not my life. Someone says, Ty Lopez SMMA, you didn't give me the bonuses. Oh, send me an email. Brandon at Bro Laboratory. Send me an email. We'll make sure you get that too. I'll follow. What about calisthenics? Is it any good? I mean, yeah, bodyweight training is good. It all depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to build big, is to get bigger, then calisthenics is just not, bodyweight training is just not optimal because you can't manipulate the resistance as well. It's just not optimal, right? It's just not optimal. Like there's a fucking reason the bodybuilders aren't doing fucking push-ups all the time, right? Like because weights like are optimal, especially for a certain look. Now, if you just want to be fit, maybe even ripped, that's cool. You know, diet's still the most important part. You know? Diet, whatever kind of training you do, diet's the most important. Without your diet in order, without following a diet plan, it can be the one you make up, it can be the one we have. You know, it's on sale for the next 24 hours, or just anything. As long as if you're not following a protocol with your diet, then you might as well like not work out. Honestly, seriously, you all seen that guy. Maybe it's you in the gym every day, bringing out once a month, motherfucker don't make no changes because the diet's not right. You gotta have your diet right. You gotta plan that shit out. You guys trying to wing that shit, not gonna work. Single most valuable skill in business: customer acquisition. Being able to acquire customers, whether it's marketing, branding, sales, you know, whatever it is, customer acquisition. If you can't get customers, you got shit. Don't say you can't out-train a bad diet. Yeah, you really can't. If you run a mile, take a guess. So I want you guys to guess in the comments. Run a mile. Motherfuckers on Google. But like, yo, how many calories they burn? Wow. Let's take a fucking guess real quick. As I drink some of this delicious Rebellion pre-workout made by the good people at Bro Laboratories. Shit's delicious. The flavor is popping cherry. You see what I did there? That was for y'all, man. That was for y'all. I know y'all some immature douchebags like me, man. People are saying 100. That's right. I mean, it depends, right? It depends on your body weight. Average person run a mile, they burn 100 calories. If I eat a handful of almonds or a fucking piece of fruit, I can get more. It's more than 100 calories. So it's like if I ran a mile and eat a handful of almonds, like nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You can't people try to out cardio a bad diet or just do so many cardio. You can't do it. What you have to do, what's easier, instead of trying to burn more, you have to burn more calories you assume to lose weight. Instead of trying to burn more, consume less. Yeah, consume less. You got to be in a caloric deficit to burn fat. If you want some help with that, we got meal plans. We make them custom for each individual person. They're on sale for the next 48 hours. Link in the description. Bro Labs, mealplansale.com. But listen, I don't give a fuck if you get that shit or not. What I do give a fuck about is following a plan. So you can map that shit out yourself. You can get some shit out of a magazine or a book, whatever. But follow a plan. Like you guys trying to do that shit on the fly. That's not how you should do anything in life. Like you don't when you go to college, you don't just start taking random classes. Hey, maybe I'll take fucking calculus today, or maybe I'll take a fucking math class today. Yeah, I'll take some science shit today and some business shit tomorrow. No, man, you decide what your goal is, and then you're given what? A curriculum. And you follow that curriculum. Then you get a degree, which is supposed to mean that you have a certain level of proficiency in that subject matter. You're not just doing random shit. You're not doing that anything in life. You got a business, you follow a marketing plan or a business plan. Everything you want to, if you want to fucking drive from here to the next town or something, you put that shit in GPS and follow. You don't just fucking wing it. But yet and still, a lot of you guys want to do that with your diet or your training. And I don't suggest you do it. You follow a curriculum. Follow a curriculum. What's your motivation? I mean, I don't think about motivation. Honestly, like, this is gonna sound fucking cheesy, But this is the type of shit that inspires me, man. And I'm gonna be real talk with you, real with you, man. It's gonna sound fucking cheesy. This shit really inspires me. So these are like, it's like it's you guys. It's like your transformation. Like here's a transformation. Dude, send me on Instagram. Let me see if I can get that. You guys see that? That type of shit, man. Right? Here's another one. This one's fucking crazy. How fat he was. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like these are the kind of results that people get, and when I hear that shit, I don't know, man. Like I consider myself like a teacher, you know, like or a like a real trainer. Like a lot of these guys on YouTube, they're just guys who, you know, they might be entertaining and fun to listen to, but they never worked in a gym training people. Like when most of you guys were shitting in your Pampers, you know what I'm saying? 15 years ago, I was training 10 people a day, right? Help people with, like, and I take that shit seriously, you know, being like an expert trainer. And you know, I just kind of love the craft of like helping people accomplish their goals. Something about helping people accomplish their goals makes me happy. You know, it's like it's an intrinsic thing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You really are changing lives. Oh, thank you, man. Hey, man, we talked before. What a question. Let's check your snap. Let me. Oh yeah, you're supposed to snap me. If you want me to answer questions, Killer Carter 187 is my Snapchat. Killer Carter. Oh. I'm gonna call this dude. I'm gonna call this dude, man. See if he picks up. Let's see this fool picks up. Let's see if this fool picks up. The homie Ella Fit, man. This is the dude he had the interview with the dude who punched the other dude at the fitness expo. But he's my boy. I don't know if he's gonna pick up. He might be at fucking work or some shit. I was trying to get him live on this shit. He ain't gonna answer. All right. Next time. That's my dog, though. Yo, what up? I'm Trump. All right. Somebody else, man. Let's get it. Someone says, "Can you take T-Rex and your pre-workout at the same time?" That's a lot of caffeine. I wouldn't. Yo.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Yo, turn down your computer.
Pardon?
Turn down your computer.
Yeah, my bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing amazing, man. We're watching a live stream study for exams.
Nice.
Yeah.
You in college?
And my exam's actually all weight training, so I'm like learning about like muscular strength.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know that's the only A I got in college. Swear to God. That's how I knew. That's how I found my calling.
Because of you, you know.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, you're 16.
Renegade Summit.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you look familiar as fuck. Yeah, you look familiar. The dude's at the Renegade Summit. Yeah, you look familiar. Yeah, what's up, man? How you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing amazing, man. Ever since that day, like legit, like life change, you know.
Now, what was your favorite part of the summit?
My favorite part was I think Vince Del Monte.
Oh yeah, he gave a good speech.
Bakar and Dr. Testosterone.
Yeah, those guys all gave like really good speeches, man.
More seminars as well. I'm going to one tomorrow.
Nice. What about what?
It's like Rich Dad Poor Dad workshop or something.
Oh, okay, Robert Kiyosaki. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's what's up, man.
I read that book because you recommended it as well.
Nice. Did that help you? Help you think of things different way?
Yeah, hell yeah, exactly.
Nice. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So how can I help you, man?
My question is like, how do you develop like more 3D shoulders like yours?
Here's the thing, man. The only exercise I do for shoulders is overhead press.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do hands.
Yeah, another question about that. Like, I've hit up, like, I guess you could say a plateau, like, on seated dumbbell press, I can do like 50s, but on overhead shoulder press, I'll do like 80 pounds or like 70 pounds. Or I struggle to do 80 pounds.
With the barbell?
Yeah, barbell.
And have they both been the same for a while or what? Same weight?
Yeah, it's been the same for a while. Yeah, and then I switched to a dumbbell, and I went back, and I'm still lifting the same bar. Like my dumbbell increased when I switched to dumbbell for a while.
Yeah.
And then my barbell, it's just been the same.
That's odd because most people can lift more with barbells than with dumbbells. You know. Well, okay. This is what I suggest. Well, you should switch your what instead. I like that you made a switch, right? But what you might have to do is switch your whole training style. Like meaning, like what kind of rep schemes are you doing right now?
Reps, like doing reverse pyramid training as Kino Body says. You know, doing heaviest set first, then going down slowly. So like let's say from 5 to 6 to like 8, then to 10. I'm doing like 4 sets around there.
Got you. Another what you could do and that's cool, man. Shout out to Greg. Another what you could do is maybe try like just totally different. Like how long you been doing that?
Doing that for like 3 months.
All right, yeah, man. Try something totally different. Like try 5 by 5, or try fucking 10 cents of 3. All right, this is like I've seen people do. No, I've seen people make gains with that shit. I know it sounds crazy, but that's kind of an advanced strategy. But like, just try something totally different. Maybe do like high reps or only for a little while until you go. Because what happens is your body gets accustomed to doing the same thing for over a while, and you kind of adapt and start making progress. So maybe either go real heavy or go real light. Maybe another strategy you can do is you can go lighter, higher reps, and decrease your time you rest between each set. Like only rest like 30, 60 seconds between each set. And that's going to work the muscle in a whole different way. It's going to work different muscle fibers that haven't been activated the same way. Is it like I mean these are just examples. There are infinite ways to change your program. Yeah. Just do something totally different. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that reverse pyramid training for 3 months and expect it's not going to work. Yeah.
All right. So try new shit, basically.
Yeah, man. But like commit to it though. Like try to do shit for like a month or 2.
Yeah,
you know
I'm gonna start doing your lean mass manifesto. I'm on the
big community. Yeah, that's what's up, yo. Yeah, yo. Those yo. Thank you so much. Yo. That should help you. That should help you. The lean mass manifesto. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Thank you so much. What? Huh?
Pardon?
Oh,
I can barely hear you.
Oh, my fault. I said thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man.
Oh, anytime.
Yo, keep me posted with your progress. I try to check all my snaps, but Snap is hard to keep up with. You can always email me or like Facebook, like the Facebook. I opened it up so people can send me messages on Facebook. Any of y'all, anyway, send me. I read all the messages I get on Facebook. All right.
All right, man. Later, man.
All right, take it easy,
Love
bro.
you, man.
Yo, man, you too, bro. You too. Take it easy, man. All right.
Later.
That's what's up, man. That kid, he was at the Renegade Summit in Toronto. Greg was there. Shout out to Greg. Was there. Vince Del Monte came through. The pickup crew, Honest Signals. Search them on YouTube. They're really good. Yeah, man, it was cool seeing me. You know, he's making progress, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yo, man, we out here. What's it, Brandon? You're the fucking man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad someone finally realized. No, I appreciate that, man. I don't take none of those compliments for granted because you can see in the comments right now. There's like fuck boys in there talking shit from their mama's house, right? Like so, but I appreciate the hate too, right? Because the hate, if I didn't get hate, I wouldn't appreciate the love so much. Think about that, right? If it wasn't for the like in New York, we really appreciate when people act a fool when it gets warm. That's because we have the fucking winter, right? But then I go to California. Like I went to California it was January last year, middle of a snowstorm, 70 degrees in LA. And I was like, oh man, this is so dope. And everybody else was like, fuck it, like this every day. Like it didn't mean anything, right? The negatives helps you appreciate the positive. Like when I do boot camps with people, I run them through the fucking hardest shit in the world. I make them suffer. Then when I'm done, I'm like, yeah, you guys glad it's over, right? Yeah, I'm so happy it's over. I'm so happy. I'm like, you notice you guys weren't this happy before it started, right? It's only the contrast because you're not in pain anymore. Well, you weren't in pain when you came here, but you didn't appreciate it until I put you in pain. Right? So like when someone says bullshit to me on there, okay, I get it, cool. but it doesn't hurt me. It makes me appreciate the love. Everyone shows me love more. And that's what you guys want to do in your life. If you have any failures, think of it like, yo, that's going to help you appreciate the successes. If you have setbacks, someone treats you bad, that should help you appreciate people who treat you well, people who actually love you. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a time, if you're broke, like I've been poor, dirt poor, like sleeping in my car poor. That helps me appreciate money more, so like I don't like fucking squander it. You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit, man. That was some real shit I just said. Like some guys just said, shut the fuck up, Brandon. I'm like, what? Can you imagine? Like most of the time I just feel sorry for you guys, right? Like not you, the guys who say shit like that, because just think about the person who goes on a live stream to troll a motherfucker, right? Let's think about you think that's a happy, successful person with a lot of cool shit going on in his life? Now, I'm not even trying to clown you right now, man. Like, because I actually have compassion for you. Because I remember I've been in the point where I didn't have a lot of cool shit in my life. I remember when I resented successful people, I resented other people, and I hope you get past that one day, bro. I hope you succeed, man, and hopefully I can help you. Hopefully I can help you, even if you talk shit. Real talk. Apple cider vinegar and lemon on an empty stomach for fat loss. Thoughts? I think that's bullshit. This whole apple cider vinegar shit is crazy. Like these motherfuckers on Instagram and on fucking Pinterest and all these fucking hippie bloggers, they talk about this apple cider vinegar like it's a panacea. All things. Yet there are no studies. I mean, I was thinking I wanted to believe this shit. Yeah, okay, cool. Can't find any studies anyway. Can't find any studies, any peer-reviewed studies by anyone legitimate. I just can't find it. Maybe it's bullshit. I'm gonna call bullshit until proven otherwise. You know what I can prove to you, Burns Fat? Burning more calories. So being in caloric deficit, having a good meal plan, diet plan, hit cardio, shit of that nature. Thoughts on 5x5 program? Yeah, that's cool. Starting, that's a cool program. It depends on what your goal is. I don't think it's the best for size. And anyone who argue that is kind of just crazy. If you want to gain size, you need to do higher reps, more volume. It's really good for strength. It's somewhere in the middle, right? You'll gain some size. You know why I don't like it? Let me tell you why I don't like it. Because it's some size and some strength. I'm an extremist. So when I'm going for strength, I'm doing fucking below 5 sets, 10 sets of fucking 3. When I'm going for size, I'm doing 10 sets of fucking 8 to 12, right? I run to get a lot of size, or I want to get real strong. But that 5x5, you'll get some of both, but both will be slower. Does that make sense? If you're just starting off, though, like the thing is, a lot of people get progress when they just start off with 5x5 because it does give you a good foundation. But also, if you're just starting off, fucking anything will work. Fucking push-ups will work if you're just starting off, at least for the first month or two. What? Fuck, man. Some dude said, you don't know what you're talking about. Watch Jason Blah. Yeah. Hey, I didn't say it's bad. I just said, like, for size, it's not optimal. It's not even optimal for strength. It's a good middle ground. If either one will be slower. That's what the fuck I said. Go suck Jason's dick, man. Opinions on Christian Guzman. Listen, I think he's helping a lot of people accomplish their goals. He seems like a good guy. Business, he got a business going. Seems like a cool person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for him and all his success. We never met before, but he seems like a cool dude. What's the best way to gain weight? as a teen. Listen, as a teen, as an ectomorph, mesomorph, yeah, fucking Decepticon, caloric surplus is the best way to gain weight, you know, and having the right workout plan to substitute. I mean, to help with that. What's my favorite quote? Do all that can be done each day. That's from Wallace D. Wattles, the book The Science of Getting Rich, old school. Do I track calories on cheat day? Nah, cheat day is a day off. Like both physically and mentally. It's just a day where I just eat like a normal person. I just get a break, man. Get a break. Favorite compound moves? I mean, my favorite is probably handstand push-ups, right? But I also like overhead press. I'm pretty strong with the push muscle. So overhead press. I like dips a lot, man. I like bench. I'm stronger. It's funny thing is I'm stronger with my push muscles than with my pull muscles. Any of you like that? Or any of you guys stronger with the push muscles than the pull muscles? Like, can you do more pull-ups than you can dips or some shit? Like, cause I can do weight, I can lift, I can put 4 fucking 45s and do reps, you know, on a weight belt and do reps of dips. But my pull-up game is whack, and it's the weirdest thing because I have a decent back, you know. It's just the strength ain't the same. How often do you cheat? I have a cheat day once a week. You know. Thoughts on Trump? Look, man, I wanted. There was a Republican I wanted to win, man. He was the governor of Ohio, Republican governor of Ohio. Seemed like a good dude, man. A lot of experience, and he had some good ideas. His name was John Kasich, and I was really fucking with him, man. Like I thought he was like been a good dude to do it. Like Trump, like this is coming from somebody who wanted to vote Republican, right? I don't think Trump sets a good example for, like, before we even get into policy. I just don't think he sets a good example for anyone, right? Just he's not a gentleman. Like he's not he's you know, like, listen, I'm a goofy motherfucker. I talk shit. I curse a lot. I'm not leader in the free world, right? As an American, like, you know, I want someone to represent us with honestly, I want someone with some decorum. I want someone who's I just wouldn't want my son to behave like the way he behaves, right? We're not even getting into policy, right? I just wouldn't want my son to be. I wouldn't want to behave like him. I don't think he's a good role model for people. Sure, he's built a great business, you know. He's made a lot of money, and that's cool. But that doesn't make you a good person, right? That doesn't make you a good person, right? And I act cocky, you know, such shit. But reality, that's more like just to be funny, to be humorous. I really think, I mean, he's really like that, or he really says mean things to people, right? He really does things deliberately to upset people. And I just don't think that the leader of the free world should behave like that. I don't think anyone should behave like that, honestly. So that's my take, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he does a great job. I hope he does great. Those of you who voted for him, I hope you get your wall and all that. No, all jokes aside, all of you, I hope he helps all you. I hope he delivers on the promises he made to the people who voted for him, and I hope he does a good job for the country. You know what I'm saying? I hope he does. I just his demeanor. I think he lacks decorum, tact, and to me, those are important skill sets for a leader. You know. Are you still meditating? Yeah, I try to meditate every morning for about 10 minutes. It really helps me clarity, and, you know, plus I got a lot of shit going on. It's kind of, it can get fucking crowded up in here if I don't like take some time to calm those waters. You smoke weed? Yeah, I have a video of me smoking weed in Amsterdam. Thoughts on no fat? Listen, man. I ain't never, listen, like, I don't know. If I don't fucking bust in that on a regular basis, I'm gonna act crazy, And for me, it's just it's not. Bicep Bible. It's coming soon. Thank you for that reminder. Bicep Bible. My new book is coming soon. If you want to register, go on bicepbible.com. We only printed up a certain amount of copies, so I want to make sure you don't miss out. Join the VIP list. Bicepbible.com. Shout out from London. What up, London? Love it out there. How do you get rid of belly fat? All right, listen, you can't get rid of fat in one spot, right? You have to way you lose fat anywhere is the way you lose fat everywhere, right? So men, your man Joseph, we have more fat cells in our stomach region. Women have more in their hips, thighs, ass, and titties, and that's just going to be the last place to go. You could still have like kind of like a little gut sometimes, like Bart Simpson and shit. That's because you have more fat cells, a higher concentration of fat cells in your midsection because you're a man. Like we just have that. And it's going to be the last way to do it. So the way you get rid of that fat is the way you get rid of fat anywhere else. Burn more calories you consume. All right. You want to take your body weight in pounds, multiply that by 10. That's a good starting point, right? For how many calories you need. That you might have to adjust it depending on your activity level, your age, or metabolism, various factors. Right. That's why if you want some help with that, you go to brolabsmealplans.com. We do custom meal plans. It's on sale for about 20 more hours, right? It's gonna be sometime tomorrow. It's over 50% off if you want to take advantage of that. If not, that's cool. Just make sure you're in a deficit, right? And make a plan, man. Make a plan. Then you might want to add some cardio. I prefer HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training, because it preserves more muscle. If you're doing aerobics, like steady state, you'll burn more fat. I'm sorry, it can burn your muscle as well, right? Like a marathon runner, that's why they're so thin. Or you can go real slow cardio, like walking. A lot of bodybuilders just walk at a slow pace. Elliot Holtz talks about that too. The problem is that it takes lickety split. So those are some tips. If you want some more help with that, for the next 24 hours, we got our meal plans on sale, 50% off. If you want to fuck with it, we'll make a custom one for you. Customize your goals, favorite foods, we'll add those in there. But no, that's just if you want it. If not, that's cool. Breakfast with low carbs. The thing is, when people say that, it's just like, anything you eat in the morning is breakfast, man. If I eat a steak, that's breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be breakfast food, and vice versa. Like, I'll eat pancakes for dinner, right? Man, you've been programmed, man. You got to get out this social conditioning. You've been programmed by society to think you can only eat certain foods in the morning, man. Do whatever you want. Don't let these fucking manufactured rules control you, man. Be your own man. Having that said, you can eat eggs and steak. Best book of 2016. That award goes to Ryan Holiday's Ego is the Enemy. Really good book. Really, really amazing. Your number one approach to random women. Yo, you should check out RSD for that, man. Like, check out RSD. I was just with Luke the other day from RSD. We got those of you join the Warrior Champion Baller Pimp program. We're going to be adding that into the 6 system soon. There's a little like 3-hour talk I did with Luke, so that should be cool. What do you think of David Icke? I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with that conspiracy theory shit. I definitely don't fuck with that shit. He talk about fucking reptiles and shit. I'm familiar with the material. Like, I'm familiar with the material. I know exactly what you're talking about, what you meant. I don't believe that shit though. I read. There was a time I did, but I I grew up. Who you got for the Super Bowl? Falcons or the Pats? Yo, I'd like to see the Falcons win, man. I really like to see the Falcons win. I think Matt Ryan, he's having a hell of a year. My only prediction I'll make for the Super Bowl is that, because I know Bill Belichick, man, I know how he coaches. What's the dude with their wide receiver? His name escapes me. He's got a Spanish name, but he's black. Alejandro or something. Why can't I remember his name ever? He won't catch one ball, but they'll still win because the rest of the receiving core is I think they're up to task. And Matty Ice, he's dope. What's his name? Alejandro or some. Why it's like a Spanish name, but he's black. I just can't remember his name. Eric says he stopped watching this to jag off, but he's back now. Hey man, good to have you back. Julio Jones, man. I was about to call him Alejandro Jenkins. I was like or some shit. Julio Jones. I bet you he won't catch a fucking pass because Bill Belichick is gonna have him double team. He always takes what he does is he always takes away your best player. I say, or a few of your best players. So he'll double team Julio. He won't catch one fucking ball. But they still might win because the rest of the receiving core is pretty good. Will fasting help me gain muscle? No, man. No. It won't hurt you, right? It's like intermittent fasting is not magic. Some benefits to it, but there's benefits to other shit too, right? Like, I mean, it's not magic. You know what I'm saying? How do you tune out the haters? You see, I'm doing it right now. This motherfuckers on here hating right now, and that's cool. I don't give a fuck. It's what's real. What you gotta focus. See, this thing in life, there's always going to be things that you wish were different, right? But the world's not going to conform to your preferences. You know what I'm saying? The world is not going to conform to your preferences. So what you need to do is understand that some things aren't going to be where you are. Like you'll have some haters, you have some things in your way, whatever the case may be. You focus on two things. You focus on where you're headed, your mission, right? And that should be enough, right? You should be so focused on your mission that you don't even notice other shit. On the people who actually who aren't your haters, right? Like, people always talk about haters. Y'all do this for my haters. Listen, I get that frame, but you'll focus on people. There's probably more people who fuck with you than don't. You probably have more friends than haters. The truth is, most people are just worried about themselves. They're not even thinking about you, right? So focus on those people, like your family members that fuck with you. Focus on the people who actually like you, who appreciate you, right? And the other motherfuckers, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Hey, you never meet a successful hater. Like, you just don't in real life. I've been to different circles, and none of the motherfuckers are haters, man. Honestly, never meet a fucking jealous hater. What do you think of If It Fits Your Macros? I think that shit works. So my problem is when most people do it, try to adhere to that, they're trying to figure out shit on the fly. Oh, maybe I eat this, or I got enough macros, and they're doing math all day. And it's just, that's not the right strategy to accomplish anything, right? If you want to accomplish something, set a plan. You set out all the steps. You know what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. You follow the plan accordingly. Like whether it's starting a business, you don't just fucking wing it. You set a plan. You set goals, deadlines. You go to college, you get a curriculum. You follow that curriculum. You don't just take random classes. It's like, but a lot of the If It Fits Your Macro guys, and if it works, it works. If it works for you, then that's cool, man. I'm not trying to hate on anything. I'm just saying what I've seen, in the field, actually training other people, is a lot of people, they're not able to do it on the fly and shit. Because that's not the best way to do anything. The best way is to have a plan. It's laid out. Like a lot of you guys, you go to the fucking gym, you just start lifting. Well, you guys want to do bench press? Like, you should know exactly what you're going to do before you even step in there. be all fucking laid out. You got to follow a plan to get to your destination. You know, you got to. And that's why we got the custom meal plans on sale. 40%, 40% off right now for the next 48 hours. We'll make a custom meal plan just for you, me and my squad. But even if you don't do that, man, get a fucking plan from somewhere. Like get a magazine, do something. Like follow a plan, follow a workout plan, right? And even a bad plan is better than no plan, right? I don't give a fuck if your sanity P90X sits back shortcuts, the fucking the Greek god protocol, aggressive fat, whatever the fuck you want to do, man. Do something. Follow a plan, a protocol. Don't be out here trying to wing it. And you'll have more success. I guarantee you. And that's every area of life, not just fitness. Someone says, do I own a car? Nope. I don't want a car. I would like to go the rest of my life without driving a car. I just want to have less things in general. Like things you own start to own you. And you have to worry about it. Now I got to worry about where I'm going to park. I got to get insurance. I got to get, that's not the kind of shit I want to focus on. I want to focus on building my business, making sure my employees are taken care of. They're happy. I want to make sure the business is healthy. I want to make sure the customers are satisfied. I want to make sure that my family's taken care of. I want to make sure that, that I'm helping people. I want to answer your guys' questions, helping you guys accomplish your goals. I don't want to think about fucking car insurance. I don't know, and that's just me, right? That's just me. That shit is just stressful, especially in New York. If I live in a different city, I'd probably have a car, right? But in New York, I just don't need one. I can just get on the subway, get on the fucking Long Island Railroad over here. I live in Queens, Forest Hills. Uber almost every day. I think it's just a way better, for me, it's just a way simpler way to live. Simplicity, man. Simplicity. Fight Club quote ass. Yeah, man. You must have just been joining us. That was a throwback to when I said, hey, I saw Fight Club. I saw Fight Club, and when the dude said the things you don't start to own you, that really resonated with me. Yeah, it was a throwback to what I said earlier, man. Yo, late ass. Places to travel this year. I'm gonna try to do less traveling this year. I want to stay in New York a little bit more. Having that said, I'll be in LA next week, and then in San Diego. Both of them for masterminds, for business masterminds that I'm going to. I spend a lot of money on education. Educating myself, like a lot. And then I'm going to, I do got some travel. You're on roids. It's obvious. Don't spread lies. How is it obvious? Like, oh my God. Listen, bro. First of all, you can go watch my old YouTube video, man. See how much I've gained. Gained weight for sure, but I've done it like so slowly. Like if I was on drugs, that shit would have been way faster. If I was on drugs, I'd fucking tell you. I fucking tell you, right? Like then the people say, "Oh man, if you're not, you just want people to buy your shit." You know what I'm saying? No, fucking hey, still take pre-workout. They still take creatine, right? Like it wouldn't make the fucking creatine work less. Shit is the same shit. You want me to believe that? I'm sorry. You want to believe that? Why? You know why? It makes you feel better about your inferiority. It's impossible to get as ripped as you are without roids. I mean, you can believe that if you want. I mean, I am pretty fucking ripped. But no, it's just not the truth. It's just not the truth. If you knew what the fuck you was doing, you would know that. But I mean, that's cool though, That's cool. Hey man. That's cool. Like, I mean, listen, look, guys, I want you guys to all pay attention to what's happening. Here's a motherfucker who went on a live stream to talk shit. How do you think? He said, then he says every ripped guy is on roids. It's not possible due to our DNA. Every rip guy's on roids. This is what these motherfuckers say. Every rip guy's on roids. A cheater, right? Everybody who does anything is cheating. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, you can believe that if you want, man, but like you're doing yourself a disservice, not me. All right, like you don't. Like I actually feel like it's not even like haters. Like it's. I actually feel pity for you that you believe that. Like, and this is not even me trying to talk shit about you. Like I hope you realize what your problem is, right? I don't even know if you're hating. Like you might just be like that in a disrespectful way. Like you might just not know what you're talking about, and then that makes you like if you don't know, you don't know, right? If you don't know, you don't know, right? Like I grew up in Southside Chicago. And I was 18, I was 13 before I had a conversation with a white person. So when I watch TV, like, I don't know, I hear about the civil rights movement. I'm like, damn, these white people are fucking racist. Can't believe it. I grew up with a lot of teachers who teach the civil rights movement. These people are fucking racist. So I'm messing with, oh, they're not all fucking racist. It's not like that. I just didn't know. I was ignorant, motherfucker, like yourself, and that's okay. But I just want you to know, man, you hurting yourself, not me, man. Anyway, right? I was hurting myself, right, man? So anyway, next question. Can you explain good training for a team? It doesn't really matter. Okay, it matters, right? But as a team, you should be doing the same shit like a man would do, right? Like this is the thing. If this was 100 years ago, 200 years ago, I'd give your ass a fucking bayonet and you'd go fight the war with me, right? You're good, man. As a teenager, in fact, you should make a lot of gains, man. Like I mean, it's gonna take you a little while, but it's not different. The things you do aren't different, honestly. Things you're gonna do aren't different than grown man. Canelo or GGG. Yo, man, Triple G got that joint, man. That dude can't he can't I don't see him losing. I don't know what that means. Can you answer my question? Oh man, see, I don't know what you asked. You just asked me a question about asking me questions. Do you still fast? I'm back on it now. I stopped for a little while. I don't think when I bulk, like now that I'm heavier now, for me bulking is going to be too much time. It's going to be to get the amount of calories in that window. Is going to be it's too many calories. Right? I'll just be full for the whole 8 hours. So now I only bulk when I'm either cutting or like close to maintenance or something. Like if I'm maintaining or I'm cutting. So I don't do it when I'm bulk anymore just because I'm too heavy. My calorie requirements are a little too high for that. Rip Leroy Colbert, he was yep, that was the dude, man. Full body training, man. My boy Student Aesthetics talks about it too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't follow him on YouTube, follow Student Aesthetics, dude from Amsterdam, cool dude. If you had just one life tip for someone, man, my one life tip would just, here's the thing, man, being good at something, being really good, like awesome beats everything. Right? Honestly, you can be a fucking asshole. I'm not suggesting you become an asshole, but you can be an asshole. You can be a dick. You can be a fucking worst motherfucking ever. If you're good at some shit, you'll still fucking be successful. If you're really good, like fucking Chris Brown, fucking awful person to me. Right? I don't fuck with him at all. Not just because he beat the shit out of his girlfriend, just like his other shit. I just don't like him. But he's a fucking amazing singer and dancer, right? So he's still, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're like being all then so like especially in the business world, some people would try to get the best marketing, right? Here's the thing: if your marketing is good, that sucks. You're just going to show more people how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you're really good at some shit, you can succeed with even bad marketing. Right? Just get fucking good. Get good. Awesome beats anything. Everything. Do you believe in God? No. I'm a devout atheist, but I respect you guys. I respect your. I'm gonna say I respect your belief. That's not entirely accurate. I respect your right to believe whatever you want. I respect your right to believe everyone. And most atheists they want to go around fucking debunking shit. You know, I'm not that. I don't give a fuck what another person believes, right? Because I'm, you know, so like I want you to just be fucking happy and successful, man. Like, I just want you to succeed. How I put size on my daffodil? Would you recommend it to a person studying shit? Okay, here's the thing. Daffodil fucking works. And you know, I was prescribed Adderall when I was you know, before I, you know, ADD, all that shit. And it actually helped me concentrate. The problem is, man, it made me not want to eat. And I got like too skinny, you know, so you could use it for cutting, right? You know, or for, you know, so I know some NFL players got banned, got kicked out, not kicked out, but they got suspended for using Adderall. But anyway, daffodils actually, so if you're in a college sport or in a professional athlete, you can't use it, right? It's against it. But if you're just a guy, you can forget it, you know. I mean, it works. It works. I'm not recommending it, but it works. I've used it before. I have some. If I need to like really focus on some work shit, I'll take the daffodil. Yeah. Optimal body fat percentage for muscle growth. I don't know if that's a thing. Here's the thing. I always say before you bulk, you should get lean first. Get as lean as you want to be first. There's many reasons why, but one of the most important ones is, let's say you have more body fat than you want, then you bulk. Well, you're probably gonna put on some body fat when you bulk. Well, here's the thing: when your bulk is over, you're gonna have even more. You'll be even fatter. But if you get lean first, well, first of all, it's easier to stay lean once you're lean, but also you won't be as fat because you didn't start with as much fat. You won't gain as much. That's one of the reasons why, like, when I bulk, I don't really get fat. I might get less cut, sure, when I'm fat, because I start from where I'm lean. Then as soon as I feel like I'm getting a little too fat, I go back on my cut. You see what I'm saying? That's the protocol that works best for me. And another reason we want to do that is because once you've been cutting for a long time, like people don't believe me when I say this, man, but try it out. I'll tell you, when you come off a diet and then you go straight into a bulk, like directly into it, I mean, next day, don't eat the next fucking day. Like your body, something about, I believe because you're more insulin sensitive, you put on weight better. Put on weight better, man. It's probably more because you've been in such a restricting yourself for so long. In a deficit, your body's like, finally, fucking nutrients. I seen it work, man. But I don't have any data to support that, but I've just seen that. You know, I've been fucking training for a long time, so I've seen that work for people. I've seen it work in my life. If I had to speculate, it would be because you're more insulin sensitive when you're in a deficit, and then that insulin sensitivity it lasts for a little while. Like if you bulk for too long, you become less insulin sensitive, right? So there's that. Someone said, would you rather be gay or homosexual? Do you know Brendan Myers? Yeah, I know Brendan. The little time he's in New York, man. And you know, he wanted to stay at my place. I was like, nah, no. You know, my girl here and shit, but I I called Brian. I was like, yo, Brian, man, let's get stay in your place. And yeah, so he stayed with us in New York. We went around. Cool dude. He was on Bradley Martin. He's a cool guy. Cool guy. I met him a few times. You know, we were supposed to do something together a while ago, but you know, talk about cold showers. That's a thing I've been on, man. Like cold. I take cold shower every morning and every night. At night because it lowers my body temperature. That's like a sleep. Those of you that have trouble sleeping, this will help. When you lower your body temperature, you sleep better. Right. So I lower my body temperature, and then you know, I sleep better. But also, cold has been used for mood enhancement. You know, those of you if you're in depression, they used to treat it with like ice bath. Like with Van Gogh, after he chopped the ear off, he was treated with ice bath. Like that was like a protocol. And I just noticed I just get a little more pep in my step after a cold shower. And but nothing it builds is fucking. You know, humans, man, we're fucking weak. You know, and especially now, you know, everything's so comfortable. You can eat whenever you want. You got a refrigerator full of food. You don't have to hunt and kill nothing. You don't, you know, you can fucking call an Uber. You can order a pizza. You're always at fucking room temperature, and it makes you kind of so. Like it's been raining in New York the last few days. You should see the people. Hey, a little bit of rain. The cold shower, man, it's resilient. You just sit there and take it. And it builds a little resilience, I think. Stronger, which I think is important. Wim Hof ain't weak. And it's Wim Hof. When I say he was weak, what are you talking about? I like Wim Hof. He's a cool guy. I got a lot of this shit from him. Why should I sign up for the Victory Unit? Oh, I mean, if you want like access to all my programs, you know, Victory Unit. You know, if not, then that's cool too. You know, that's cool. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's all good. How many bitches you fuck in your life, man? I don't know. It's like asking how many times you brush your teeth. I don't know. Will eating healthy carbs in a deficit ruin fat loss? Okay, so it's not. You can. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to fat loss. Some people say you gotta eat low carbs. Some people say you gotta go ketosis. Some people say you gotta fucking do intermittent fasting. Some people say, hey, man, you can eat whatever you want as long as you're in a deficit. The truth is, it's all right. All that is right. These are just different tools, right? So people who act like there's only one way, you got to do intermittent fasting or nothing else. You got to do ketosis is the only thing that works. Atkins diet only. It's wrong. I mean, every diet works. Fucking P90X works. Fucking Insanity works. I'm sure. I bet you 6-pack shortcuts work. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it's a good program. Like those, I know the people who work over there seem like cool people. Everything works. The problem is when people act like one motherfucking thing. The reason they do that shit is because that's all they know, right? When all you have is a hammer, then everything is fucking nailed. But I want you to have all the tools, right, in your tool belt, and you can use the tool for the appropriate job. Like you wouldn't build a house and say, hey man, I'm only going to use a fucking hammer because hammer's the best. Nah, man, use the hammer when it's appropriate. Use the saw when that's appropriate. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to give you guys. So the whole carb thing, yeah, you can eat fucking all carbs and lose weight if you're in a deficit, right? That's one strategy, right? Like there's different strategies. You know what I'm saying? Someone says, I like your dragon tattoo. Hey, thank you, man. My mama picked it out. Sup, bro? Remember me? Yeah. What's your take on the ketogenic diet? All right, so I did the ketogenic diet for like 2 weeks. I'll have a video about it. So the thing is, okay, most people say they're doing ketogenic diets. They're really just doing low carbs. There's a difference between low carbs, no carbs, and a ketogenic diet. Ketosis, for your body being ketosis, I don't want to get into the whole thing, but for your body being ketosis, you have to actually track it. You have to like measure. You have to get one of those things. Abbott Laboratories makes they say you can prick your skin and measure your blood ketone levels. If you're not doing that, you're not really doing the ketosis diet. The reason I say that is because if you eat too much protein, it'll knock you out of ketosis. You understand what I'm saying? So it'd be different. It's honestly like I'm willing to bet like majority of these bodybuilders who say they do ketosis aren't really in ketosis. They're doing low carbs, and that works too. But they're just calling it ketosis because that's like a cool term now, you know. But the truth is, they're just doing low carbs. Because when I was measuring I had to keep my protein levels actually kind of moderate, you know, like way less than what I would normally intake when I'm on a cut. To stay in, if I ate too much, I ate a steak one night. All I ate was steak and like some spinach, not even much spinach. It wasn't much carbs. Knocked out of ketosis. As too much protein knock you out of ketosis, man. You know, especially like in a whey protein, do it real quick because it's a fast digesting carb. So I don't know, it just didn't work. Why the fuck aren't you moving? I don't know what you mean. You mean moving out of my house? Oh, I'm saving money. My next move gonna be the next time I move. It's gonna be the fucking last time I ever move. Moving sucks, first of all, but also like I don't want to fucking gradually. Like I want it to be a fucking. All right, so here's the thing. I live in an area Queens called Forest Hills. You might have just heard the train go by, Long Island Railroad. It's not far. The reason I moved here is inside that railroad, $5 million, $10 million mansions. Like, I mean, and I wanted to be in that proximity, right? So sometimes like when I ride my bike through there, I'll just take walks through that area, fucking like multi-million-dollar homes, and it feels more real around it. And not even some secret shit. It's just like, all right, this is real. It's real. I'm really just on the other side of the tracks. I can get to that point if I put in the work and effort, right? And that's why I moved here. If you wonder. Play your guitar. No, I'm not gonna do that shit right now. It's up here though. It's right there. It's Martin. Though, if you want to hear me play it though, type Brandon Carter. Brandon Carter acoustic cover. My brain acoustic cover. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it. Maybe right. Play it. Someone says I want to rap battle you. Thoughts on vegan gains? I don't think about it. You know, he's doing this thing. Glad he's, you know, wish him all the success in the world. And I don't really think about other people, you know, too much. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. I wish everybody success, you know. And even if even if they're not fans of me, right? I want everybody to win. I want everybody to succeed. Even I don't see people as competitors. I feel like there's enough room in this shit for all of us. You know, I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to be happy, even if there's like people who don't wish the same for me. That's cool, man. I ain't tripping because their success or their failure means like nothing for my life. You know what I'm saying? So if all things are equal, I'd rather them to be successful. I believe successful, happy people behave better, right? That's one of so it's kind of selfish for me to want everybody to be happy because I believe successful, happy people are actually better people to be around. Let me ask you a question. The guy who fucking straps a fucking bomb to his chest and blows up a building or something, you think he's a happy, successful life? You think he's got a lot to look forward to in life? Nah, man, his whole shit is fucked up. He's probably from some shit country where ain't nothing going on. And life's probably just been a consistent struggle for him and he's probably been unhappy. Right? There's a reason fucking millionaires do that shit, you know. Not saying that money is everything, not, but you know what the fuck I mean. Like happy, successful people don't behave like that. So the more happy, successful people they are, I believe the better off we all are. As just something I know to be true. Right? You know, there's a reason there's so much crime and violence in Southside Chicago. Because everybody's fucking poor. Right? That's where I'm from, man. It feels hopeless when you did it. I remember growing up feeling hopeless. Like there's nothing to live for. So if you don't, you know, if you don't if your life is not so great, who gives a fuck if you get put in jail forever? Who gives a fuck if you get killed? Life wasn't so fucking great anyway. So that's my thing. I wish everyone success because I believe successful people behave better, and I think we're in a better world. Rebellion and revolt in K-cups. Okay, yo, there's a thing you can get. All right, that it allows you to put K-cups in any kind of coffee in like reusable K-cup container and then put it in your Keurig. That's how I make it at home. I have a Keurig, but we don't make revolt in K-cups. I'm not sorry, we don't make fighter fuel or coffee in K-cups, so I just put it in the thing. Search this shit on Amazon, you'll find it. Yeah, do that shit. Say happy birthday, Sean. Yo, happy birthday, Sean P. All right, let's check Snapchat, see if anybody want to talk. Talk to your boy. I think we got one. What's wrong with my shit? All right, let's see if this dude pick up. Brent Goldstein. Brent Goldstein's not gonna pick up. Damn. How long have I been doing this shit for? 2 hours. God damn. All right. Yo, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. 2 hours. That's a good time to do it. Y'all, I fuck with y'all every Wednesday, 5 p.m. I know I was late today. Sooner or later, I'll be on time. So around 5 every Wednesday, I'm gonna be doing this for y'all, answering y'all questions live, talking to y'all, hanging out with y'all. We also put these episodes on my podcast. Search Brandon Carter in the podcast store. And if you need some help with your diet, if you need some help, if you really want to get ripped, build muscle, your diet's the most important thing. We would like to help you with that. At Bro Labs, we do custom meal plans, customized for each individual person. If you would like to find out more about that, the link is in the description. It's Bro Labs Meal Plan Sales. But if not, that's cool too. Just make sure you follow some sort of plan. That's one thing I want you guys to take. Is follow a plan. Make a plan and follow it. Don't just try to wing it in any area of your life. You're asking for failure. Like if I fucking try to drive from here to Toronto. All right, let's say I want to go holler at Greg right quick. Or drive to Toronto. I wouldn't just get in the car and try to figure it out, man. I would just put in GPS, follow the plan. Right? That's how you got to do every area of your life. Your school, your college does that for you, right? They map out the curriculum. But if in business, you got to have a business plan, marketing plan, follow the plan. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have, so if you want to read more, hey, schedule that shit. Certain time each day or certain time one day a week, whatever. Schedule that shit. And then now that's a plan and you follow it, right? And the same thing with your diet and your training. Follow a plan. You don't have to get a plan from us, anything. That's going to give you more success in life, all right? Talk to y'all soon.